What up? It's the real MVPs here. And today, I'm going to teach you a few knots that I like to tie on a regular basis. This one right here, first of all, that we're going to show you is it's going to be a uni to uni. It's for connecting two lines together, braid and another line, fluorocarbon, monofilament, copolymer, whatever else. Left hand, one line in the right hand, and then we're just going to simply cross them. Now give yourself enough line to play with on both ends. Next step, now you have two lines and you're holding. You want to make sure you hold both of these, okay? After you cross them, after you cross these two lines, make sure you give yourself enough room to play with. Remember, cross them, boom. Now make sure you hold. You see what I did? I put it in my hand and then pinched. And then we're going to simply take the line coming from your left hand and we're going to just create a loop. Just fold it over just like that. And then now you have two lines up top. You have two lines up top, one line on the bottom. And remember which way you do this, because we're going to go the opposite way when we do the other side. So two lines up top, one line on the bottom. We're going to go around those two lines up top. We're going to do that 5 times. Like I said, remember which way you do this, because you got to go the opposite way on the other end. 5 times around those two lines up top. Pull tight. Alright, now you don't have a full knot. It's not all the way knotted up, so it's okay. You don't have to worry about that. But now, what this is doing, what you're doing over here, is you're pinching both lines. Now you can let those go. Boom. Now it's pinching itself. So now you can work easier with your other side. Remember, what side did you go through on the front on the first one? You went through this one, then go through this one on the next one. So we're going to go 4 times around. 1, 2. Hold on. Let me show y'all. All I did with this end, create another loop. Now, boom, create a loop. Just like that. Now you remember, you got your two lines up top, one line on the bottom, and go around both of those two lines up top through the hole. Remember, through that hole. We're going to go 4 times on this end. And now pull tight. A knot here. And you have a knot here. And all you do is grab your main line, grab your braid, and you pull on both of those knots. On both of those lines. Just pull on both of those lines, and both of the knots are going to connect. Boom. Alright. After they connect, I like to wet it. So I just spit on my fingers a little bit. I'm wetting my knot. Alright, now you have 2 tag ends. You have 2 tag ends. One right here, and then one right here. And we're going to cut both of those. Cut them pretty close as you can to the knot. That way you're not interfering with your cast and it's not really hitting the guides or anything like that. Alright, we're going to cut both of these. Alright, now you have your uni to uni knot. What I like to do, I wet it one more time, and I like to give it a nice pull to make sure it is snug and nothing is slipping. So there's your uni to uni knot, connecting 2 lines to one another, braid to your main line, and that's how you do that. Alright, next knot I'm going to show you how to tie is the regular knot that I use. I'm going to call it the Thereelmvp knot. Don't really see a lot of people using it. I see variants of it. But I don't really use a palamor knot a lot unless I have to use braid. So just take your line, run it through the eye. Boom. Now, twist your hook 5 to 8 times depending on how strong you want your knot. You still got this line right here, and when you twisted, you created a loop at the bottom. What you want to do is run that line through the bottom, through that loop. Now pull it out and run it through one more time, going the same way. So we're going to run that through there one more time, going the same way. Alright, pull tight. Alright, next knot is the same knot, but we're going to double the line. So all we're going to do is we're going to go through. We're going to go through the eye of the hook, and then we're going to go back through. So now we have our line doubled. Do not pinch and put it in there. I'm just saying. So now, with your line doubled, this is the same knot we just tied. Except this now is your tag end. The loop part is your tag end. Make sure you keep hold of that. Twist. Now this knot right here is usually when I just don't want to lose a bait. So twist, and now take the loop and run it through the bottom. This part you can pinch right here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to run that through there twice. So now pull tight. Wet your line. Make sure everything's tight. Now, the next knot I'm going to teach you is how I like to snail. It's how Ish Monroe actually snails. So what we're going to do is, and I'm going to teach you using braid with a flipping hook. Take the braid, run it through the front of the eye. Boom. Alright. Now, we're going to pinch right there. Pinch it. Alright. Create a loop. I'm going to create a loop. And after you make a loop, then you're going to turn the line. Boom. Just like that. So, you got a full circle, and now, boom. Just turn it. That loop you just created by turning it, come down. Pull, pull, pull. Now I have the start of my snail. I'm going to do that 4 to 5 times, depending on how big the fish in your lake are. So we're going to boom, 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 turn, boom, turn, pull. Alright. Now you have your snail knot. What I like to do is I'll just run this tag in through the back of the eye. This has nothing to do with the actual knot. Your knot is finished at this point. But what I like to do is run it through the back of the eye and then cut it right behind the eye. That way this tag end isn't hanging down here and all in the way. It'll be right in the eye and out of the way. So boom, that's how you make a snail knot right there, baby.